Hello and welcome to our number talk. Today we are looking at the expression 33 plus 49. What we do in a number talk is we use mental math. That means no paper, no pencil, to try to solve an expression, and then we come back together and look at all of the strategies we could have used together. So before we go any further, let's go ahead and do that. Pause the video, work out 33 plus 49 in your head. When you have your answer, unpause the video and we'll explore all of the different strategies together. So the first thing that we could do is to make tens using our associative property. And what we do when we make tens is we look at our addends and we look to see how far away are they from the next 10. So let's go ahead and take a look at our first addend here, 33. And you can see this 33 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's pretty far away. It's 7 away from the next 10. So what I want to do is I want to take 7 away from my second addend, and I want to add that with my first addend. So this is what it looks like. I've got my 33 and my 49. I'm going to keep my 33 together, but I really want to break my 49 into a 7, and then whatever's left over, I've got 4 10s and 2 1s, 42. So I want to reimagine my 49 as a 7 plus 42, and then what I want to do is I want to add my 33 and 7 first. And that's what my associative property lets me do. That's my grouping property that lets you regroup 3 or more addends so you can add them in any different combination that you want. So we're going to add our 33 and 7 first. The whole reason I did this is because I wanted to get to the next 10, and that's going to get you 40. And look, now there's 42 left over, and so that's just going to be 40 and 42. Hopefully you have this answer in your head, 82. We can also use friendly numbers. So friendly numbers are numbers that live inside our addends, and they're a little bit easier to add mentally. So for me, normally that's going to be a number that ends with a 0 or a 5. So let's take a look at our 33. Inside that, that's pretty close to a 30. So I want to break that up into a 30 and a 3, because I want to take that 30 first. And with this 49, I want to take 45, because 45 is pretty close and it's pretty easy to add. And that leaves me with 4 left over. So now I've broken up my 2 addends. Now I've got 4. I've got 30 plus 3 plus 45 plus 4. And so my associative property is going to let me regroup these, but I also need to reorder them, because I want to take my 30 and my 45 and I want to get those first. And the commutative property is what lets us change the order. 5 plus 8 equals 8 plus 5. Same thing. That's what the commutative property lets us know. So let's reorder these. Let's take our 30 and our 45 and let's do that first. And that's 75. See, those are friendly numbers. And then all that's left is the 3 and the 4. And that's going to get me 7 more. So I do have to do a little bit of regrouping here, but 75 plus 7 just gets me back up to my same answer of 82. Now, place value uses the same idea as the previous friendly numbers strategy. We're going to break up our numbers, but in this case, we're going to break up our numbers, think of expanded form, just based on place value. So 30 plus 3, 40 plus 9. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our tens, and let's take care of those first. So 30 plus 40, we need both our associative and our commutative property to regroup and reorder them. But that's a 70. And then as you can see, I've got a 3 and a 9. I'm going to take care of that second. So I've got my 3 plus 9. And that's a basic fact, 12. So 70 and 12, 82, once again. Adding up in chunks is kind of similar to place value, except we keep the first addend the same. So we're not going to break up our 33. We're going to keep that together. What we're going to do is we're going to break up our 49 into place value. 40 plus 9. This time we just need to take our associative property to put the 33 and the 40 in the group, keeping all the addends the same in the same order. I want to add my 33 and that 40 first. That's going to give me 73. Then I've just got the 9 left over on the outside. Still going to have to regroup a little bit, but that's going to get me up to my 82. We can also use compensation. Now compensation actually changes our addends. We're going to look to see which addend is closest to the next 10, and this is 49. Look how close that is. It's only 1 away from 50. So let's do it. Let's take 1 away from 33. Let's literally change it down to 32. And let's add 1 back to that 49 and change it up to a 50. So it's a balanced expression because I've got a plus 1 minus 1. But look at my new expression, 32 plus 50. And that is really easy to add, no regrouping necessary to get me back up to 82. So those are all the different ways I can think of to add 33 plus 49. If you can come up with another solution, that's wonderful. Go ahead and add that as a comment on the video. Teachers, if you would like a copy of this slide deck for your own use in the classroom, you can find it on my website at 5minutemath.net.